Like you are out of your mind.
Joy and jubilation in the heart of many as they celebrate the birthday of their papa and their father, Pastor Paul Adefarasin. Hello, my beautiful people. Greetings to you all and welcome back to Abby's Castle. If you are new here, you are welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe, okay? So last time I made a video concerning the birthday of Pastor Paul Adefarasin, who just turned 60 and celebrated his Diamond Jubilee. On that day, I read what he wrote and how he actually invited every one of us to come down to house on the rock for afternoon tea in celebration of his birthday. This event was such an amazing one. It featured a whole lot of gospel artists, which includes Dusin Oyekan, who has sung a lot of gospel music, which we all know. Like we have the one of Yeah, Fragrance of Fire, Breath, Your Goodness, and More Than a Song. He has a whole lot of songs that he has actually released. Okay, and the next person here is Moses Bliss. He has also sang a lot of songs that we all know him for. This is songs that the way they pamper, like everybody, almost everybody is singing that song. So he sang that song, and also You Are Too Faithful to Fail. And this one he's singing here, Bigger Every Day, like we are getting bigger every day, something like that. And a whole lot of songs that he has featured in. Next, we have Timmy Dakolo, who we all know his song Ìyàwó Mi Olórùfẹ́ Mi, something like that, and other beautiful love songs. But here, what he actually featured is that he sang most of these ancient songs, ancient worship songs, and it was just such an amazing and uplifting moment. The event also featured other artists. Next, we have Ike Osa, who is more like a TV presenter. He had something that he did here that was so amazing to me, where he shared his story about how he entered House on the Rock, what he actually planned for when he was entering the university, how he planned living his life, and along the line he met these people, House on the Rock Foundation, and everything about his life turned around. Let's listen to it, guys.
Like you are out of your mind.
Morning, everyone. You changed them. I was a terrible child, terrible growing up, and I remember looking forward to university because I had conquered all the female species in my immediate surroundings at the time. So I was looking to the great outdoors and the great beyond of university, and I thought when I get to university, this Lagos will know my name. I will show them the proverbial shege, yeah. And I got to university and determined to be a notorious individual, determined to be a terrible person. And I got there, and unfortunately for me, I came across another expression from Pastor Paul, the Rock Foundation, where the Rock Foundation mission, where Pastor Paul has set people to reach out to individuals like me who were sent of other people into the world to do damage. And eventually I came into church, and I remember my first time in House on the Rock, walking into House on the Rock in 1996. Everything spoke excellence, and you have to picture where I was coming from. Churches where you sweat, churches where you don't really express any energy, a young boy with a lot of energy, walking into church, and the music. They were having a Holy Communion service. We used to get out these small cups then with, the wine or the juice in it, and the beat from the speaker was causing ripples in my cup. I said, this is my church. Any church that can create bedu like this, I'm worshiping there forever. But of all the things I could thank God for, there are many, many things I could thank God for in terms of how House on Rock has changed my life. I remember in the course of my university, I was pastoring. I know, hard to believe. I was pastoring. Eventually, that's how much the ministry got a hold of me. I was pastoring in Unilag, and there was a need to go plant a fellowship in Lasso. And I hated the idea, if I'm going to be, vulnerable and honest with you here, because LASU is not really inside Lagos. LASU is, like on the road to LASU, you see the big five, like all the lions and all the animals of the wild. And, just getting there was a chore. I wasn't looking forward to it. But somehow I got to LASU, did the work, and in the midst of it, someone said, there's a young lady I want you to meet. Are you about to speak in tongues, sir? I understand. And, I'd finished preaching for the day, and they brought this young lady who didn't come to service at the time. And I saw her, and I was like, God is still making this kind. I said, God tried. There are people that are fearfully, and there are people that are wonderfully made. She was wonderfully made, and I just thought, I could be her friend, Fast track, we've been married this year, October, 15 years now. So while I was doing your work, sir, God told me, I do not muzzle the ox that treads out the corn. He said, yes, my son, behold, babe, toast. And so now I'm happily married. Thank you very much, sir. And there are many people like me. And I just want to take a show of hands. If you've been in House on the Rock for up to 10 years, wave a hand. Too little? Okay, if you've been here 20 years, put your hands up. Come on, in fact, stand up if you've been here up to 20 years. Let me see you standing. It's not for lack of where to go. It's just that when we get there, we won't find you there, so we have to stay. Yeah? And then if you found a spouse in House on the Rock, stand. The way she's jumping. You found a good one. If you found a spouse, stand. If you found a spouse here in House on the Rock, a few of you, I see you. Don't worry, the rest of you will do point and kill before the evening is over. Pick what you like. All right, now everybody here, I want you to stand, apart from Pastor Paul. Everyone else, please join me, stand. And I want you, from the bottom of your heart, to appreciate the man of God that God has set over us. Pastor Paul, we've looked at you over the years, and we like what we see. We respect who we see. You're a man who is not just a man who's spiritual, but you've set standards for us here physically that we're happy to aspire to and to keep on striving to. And we see you walking your talk, and for us that is important. We see you living up to the things you tell us to do. When you tell us to give, you give as well. When you tell us not to do things, we don't see you doing them behind the scenes. We appreciate you. You're a real man of God. And then apart from being a man of God, you're a man that we like. We like you, Pastor Paul. We like you. We don't just love you because we have to. We don't just respect you because you're the man over this house. We like you. We like you, Pastor Paul. You're a good man of God. And now that you've gotten to the halfway, the first 60, look, the next 60, we assure you, you will not stress the way you have stressed in the first 60. We look forward to, Pastor Paul, 80 years old, you're going to be preaching with swag. On this same pulpit, unless we grow and build a bigger church, you're going to be preaching with swag. 80, 90, you're going to be strong, Pastor Paul. You're going to live long. Wait till you see what we do at your birthday at 120. We're throwing down.
Well, guys, that was testimony from Ike O. Like I told you guys before, a testimony of how the House on the Rock Foundation turned his life around. And I didn't even know that he is a pastor now. I can't even believe he's a pastor. Wow, that's such a good news, and that's such a good. Okay guys, thank you all for watching, and see you guys in my next video. If you have watched me to this extent, I hope you have subscribed. Please don't forget to do so, and put on the notification bell so that whenever I put up new video, you will be the first to see it. Okay guys, God bless you all. Bye bye.